Our program is called the White Cloud Head Start program. It's a preschool program for Indigenous children and their families. When our families come to us, they are automatically taken under our wings and become part of our family. And we want to ensure that our children have all the skills and supports that they need to make a smooth transition into the school system. I guess one huge objective for us is that our children and our families are able to walk in two worlds, to walk proudly in two worlds, to be able to get the skills they need for kindergarten, but also to be able to touch on language, the Cree language. As we are in Treaty 6 territory, most of the families in this area are Cree, so Cree is the language we work with. But you know, to learn their colors in English and in Cree, to learn the shapes in English and in Cree, to be proud of who they are and where they come from, and understand just how strong our ancestors were, and to give them a sense of pride, which will help them on their educational journey. Self-esteem is so important, and giving these little tools helps them move forward in a good way. Families are their children's first teachers, and we're not their only teachers. The community are their teachers. Our extended family are our teachers, and I make sure to incorporate all that into what we do. We always go and get feedback from the parents, what they want to see happen, what they want to see, and make them active participants in the program. Because again, this is a journey we're going on together. We're walking down this road hand in hand. This is not me leading the way. This is not me telling parents what to do. It's how do we do it together as a community, like it used to be all the time, and how it still is in our Indigenous community. We do things together. We support each other. We're a very large family. The biggest measure of our success is we've never had to advertise. The first year we started our program, we put out a board and said we were offering this free program. But that's the only time we've ever advertised. We have parents that tell their friends and tell their cousins and whoever about the program, and everybody that comes to us has been referred by somebody else. Our word of mouth in our community is our best advertising. And to have parents come back, even though their children are no longer in our program, they still come back to visit us, and they know that we're someone that will be there if they need supports of some kind, or just even want to come for a coffee. It's about understanding that we're all connected in one way or another, and we can all support each other. So that's a huge thing for us. Indigenous education is everything. It's Mother Earth. It's allowing children who are such amazing little sponges to have opportunities to be enveloped into the culture, to allow them opportunities to, example, having one of our parents come in who's in a drum group and teaching the children drumming, and teaching them about the drum, and teaching them about the rattle, and just sharing that knowledge. We have so many amazing knowledge keepers in our communities that unfortunately aren't being utilized as much as they should be. We make sure to utilize as much as we can. But passing on those traditions, those values, those beliefs, and having opportunities where that's available for anybody. In my perfect world, every student in Canada will understand about the Indigenous people, about their amazing contributions to society, about how strong and resilient and truly amazing Indigenous people are. To also learn about the travesties that have happened in the past, but understand that the Indigenous people are still here, they're still strong, they're still moving forward in a very good way, and that there's equality, that children all across Canada have the same rights to education, have the same fundings for education, that there's not a divide. That's a hard one for me because I have to say I'm very blessed with the people I have in my life. I should say in our life. That a lot of the stuff that we've wanted to do, we've had community members step forward and say, I want to be a part of this. I want these little people to learn. I just, maybe having I think something like this with the connectedness, that we could connect with others and share ideas and thoughts and dreams and inspirations, and I think that would be definitely a key starting point. Amazing funding would be wonderful too, but